Hey guys, it's Red doing a video actually in my car. There's a reason why I'm doing it. I'm actually sending the music over Bluetooth to my, my Bluetooth system in my car, and it actually sounds pretty cool. The music is pretty epic. If you have a chance to just try it out, if there's birds, you actually hear the birds. I'm trying to see if there's birds. I just heard birds a moment ago, but there's another reason why I want to. Oh, there's water. You hear that? When you're close by and it's in your screen, you'll hear waterfall sounds. But back to where I want to get to is that I had an epic battle with Musico. This is the lineup. You got Alberich, okay, Athena, Vivica, Marjana, and June. And let me go ahead and turn the music down a little bit. It's pretty epic. Anyways, so I just rated this person. Ranked pretty high. Cups. Power is almost 4,000, almost 4,000, and definitely rated me back. Revenged me. But I want to show you I did win, right? So I actually lost my first one because I took my wrong lineup. I have like a farming lineup. I took my farming lineup to do my rating, and it just got clobbered. But then I took my actual setup against Mizuko, and I want to just go over one of my characters that I'm using more often, that I'm practicing with now. So let me go back to my raid, and my lineup right here, that's my defense. Let me show you my raid lineup. Okay, I want to show you just my raid lineup so you don't get confused. Where is my, sometimes I'm like, okay, here we go. Here's my raid lineup that I use against Mizuko. I've got Alberich, Old Tusk, Thoth, Sonya, and Wukong. So I just want you to pay attention to the first three: Alberich, Old Tusk, and Thoth-Amun. And the reason is because, okay, so you got this character here that not a lot of people use. I don't see it used often in like the top 100, let's say top 50 players on Empires and Puzzles. And this character is fast. Okay, fast charge up. It deals, 215 damage. So if you apply that to the damage you can do is talking about 1,000 damage, depending on whether it's defense or not, etc. And then on top of that, it summons a minion that gets 20% of HP, right? So 20% of I guess let's say 1,000 is 200, right? And then if you get 3 of these, which you can get up to 3, you get a 600, shield. Basically with 3 of these minions in front, and then on top of that it does 15, each one of them does 15% attack, so it goes pop pop pop. It just does it on random, but 15% of, let's say it's all leveled up, of the let's say 600, I can't do math right now, 90 each, with times 3, 270, so you could do another like 270, 300 damage, but it just does it randomly across the board. Anyways, so the key part that I want to explain though is that you got Thoth that's going to hit a cone of people equally, alright? Basically, instead of doing minor damage to the nearby characters, let me read this, deals 250 damage to target and nearby enemies. So you're basically doing 1,000 damage, let's say, without defense and all that, or resist, but you're hitting your character that you choose plus the 2 on the side equally, before 1,000 damage before the reductions, right? So why is that important? So going back to the person I rated, right here, okay, I'm going to go back to the raid, and open this up. Mizuko has an awesome, setup, alright? And it was down to the end. I've knocked out June, Marge, Viv, and Athena. And all he has left is a fully charged up Alberich, alright? And I'm staring at my screen and I'm like, oh man, I should record this, but I'm sitting on the toilet while I'm doing this. And I'm like, okay, do I need to get, do I want to record and start thinking? And anyways, long story short, I decided not to record. So now I'm recording in my car so I can talk about this epic move. So Alberich charge goes off and revives Viv, okay, Viv, Marge, and June. So I've got this one, so if you think about bowling, I've got this one pin that's sitting off in the 7 corner, and then all of a sudden the top 3, right, your mid and your flank and also your other corner, all of a sudden comes up, and I'm sitting there going, oh my god, I don't know if this is going to work. Thankfully, if you look at it carefully, Alberich brings back 23%, of the HP. So 23% means that if you're looking at these characters, you're talking about maybe 400 plus health, maybe. All right, let's see, 23% of 14. You got to do the math, right? For 1400, if we talk about 1000, you just do a simple math. It's less than 400 each, right? And so instead of doing the normal damage, if I had like a character, let's say like Grim, that would hit the front, do full damage, and then lesser damage to the sides, I've got Thoth that's going to go out and hit everybody, okay, full force. Every single hit is equally the same, and that knocks out all three. So Alberich brings up the enemy Alberich brings up 3, and my Thoth takes out those 3 immediately. And after that, the game was clear, and I knocked out Muziko, and I got my 50 cups right here. So 51 cups. Overall, I'm still positive 51 minus the 11 that I screwed up on, and then immediately got rated back. So I'm positive, probably like 23 cups, maybe 13. My math is really bad this morning, but it was a great match. I really appreciate teams and players that really go out and try to build really good defenses and just show different ways of using characters. So hopefully I get higher up and I'm able to get into the top 100 and start knocking around those couple of guys over there and do videos about it. But yeah, this just shows that this is an evolving game, and some people get frustrated and I'm not being able to level fast enough, and there's just an angle to it. I mean, there's definitely dedication and time spent and finding a good guild and all that, and I'll talk about that later on. But for all those folks that are listening to me, I really appreciate all your feedback. And and even if you don't give me feedback, I do see the likes and views on YouTube, just to it does perk me up every morning. I'm like, oh man, I've got one video that has almost 300 views. I think it's my double Alberich. Going up against double Alberich, I think I go up against Bobby. And that person is just fantastic. I see her all the time in forums and chats and everything. So just shout out to all the people in the great community and the people that I've met on Empires and Puzzles. So I think this is my 3rd video of this year. I hope to do like a video. I don't want to do a video a day. That seems like a lot for everybody. But I want to do a video that shows substance. I don't want to just raid and say, hey, look how awesome my team is. But I want to show you just some ideas to think about why some characters that might be lower on the tier, like some people want fast sharpshooters, those 400% damage, like Magni or June or Sartana. But what does it mean for the average player that doesn't blow like $500 a month trying to get hero of the month, or up their or speed up their upgrades and things like that. And I just want to let you know I do spend money on this game, and I do it reasonably. Like maybe once a month I'll blow an average of like say $50, but I see that as more of a required cost to get good at this game. Okay, and just a quick update. And I told you like I'm doing this sort of like this overload to get Natalya from 0 to 80. So right now I'm still building up my base. I don't know how many reds I have right now. I really wish there was a way to look at how many characters are completed, especially if you haven't. Like, it would be nice if like the numbers will show up and say, oh, you got 3 or 13 or however, but I can't do that. And then on top of it, you've got like my reds that I have right down here, which I have a lot of. Okay, so I have a lot of them. I'm building it up. I'm hitting 102 hitting capacity, but this is only going to be for reds. Like, you're going to see more and more in just like a wall of red, and at some point I'm just going to pop the bubble and just charge up Natalya and see how far we get. And like I said, I have all the mats to get her through all the ascensions. I just hope that I could do it all at one time and make one awesome video and just be like, oh man, this is great. So and then show her in like a raid on a Titan. Like, hopefully Gordiano will be up and we just knock her out and do like 100,000 plus hit damage. So anyways, thanks for watching and listening. I really appreciate all your thought. Okay.